Up here on top of the stairs.
Yeah, it's nice and dry up there. I mean, there's dust and whatever other mud that you guys have tracked up there, but it could be a possible solid place to take an hour break.
And that's what we're gonna do then, Dave. Stay up here for about an hour.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and lean up against the wall here. Keep a little bit of guard. Keep my ears open.
All right. Go ahead and do a encounter roll. Who wants to be the lucky one to do the encounter roll for us for this hour to see if anything comes trekking through us?
I'll do it, Dave.
Just a flat D20.
My luck blows, so I'll just let you handle it.
An hour goes by. Nice and quiet. Nice roll. The lower the better on those rolls. So what are you guys doing during this break?
I'm looking at my armor to see how bad the damage is.
They're getting quiet.
I'm just sitting on the step and...
Yeah, the damage is pretty bad, Kadojo. I'm sorry, Silverclaw. I keep seeing Kadojo under your name. Yeah, it would. Could you guys change to like Silverclaw or just Zelos or change Misty to your new name and Tiberius? Because I know who you guys are, but you know it's messing me up when I'm looking down. But anyways, Silverclaw, your armor is very badly damaged. You're definitely going to need new armor. You think, because you know you would know this anyway, it would probably cost just about as much to repair it than to just buy a new suit of armor. Because you're getting a -2 permanent AC bonus now because of your armor. So definitely not good. Now your Bub, thank you very much, Bub, for the sub. I appreciate it. Now for your offhand katana, Silverclaw, you definitely notice a lot of corrosion from that gray ooze, and you're getting what, -2 to damage on that too. It's not affecting your to hit. It's still a perfectly balanced katana, but just the actual blade itself has been corroded. Bub, thank you very much for the sub, man. I totally appreciate it. Totally appreciate it, man.
Dave, what's the role sort of like to heal yourself during the short rests?
That is a oh, you know what? I did not put that on there for your macros. So it's going to be, for you, it would be a 1d10 plus whatever your Constitution modifier is, and you have 5 hit dice heals because you're level 5. You get 1 per every level that you are. So every one that you want to use would be a 1d10 plus your con. And I'll go in during the week and I'll make you a hit die heal macro. I'll make every one. I got to put that down on my list.
And you also get a 1d6 from the bard.
There you go.
You do?
Yeah, pretty much a short rest from a 1d6 during a short rest.
So does that ever go up, Krivgar, for your
Yes,
Song of Rest?
Yeah, it says 1d8 at 9, 1d10 at 13th, 1d12 at 17th.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add in for the macro, I'm going to add in a variable that pulls off of your character sheet for your Song of Rest. So they'll get their heal plus the additional 1d6 from your, but they'll only benefit from that one time though. Or we can just make a macro for you. You can hit it once and everybody takes that much healing, you know what I mean? That's what I think we'll do.
Okay, should I just do that now then? The
Yeah,
D6 roll?
go ahead and do your d6, yeah. That would be good. Oh, I almost thought you were going to fall back there, Tiberius. I was about to go, yes! No!
Dude, you don't even know. I replaced this chair because my last one I kept falling back because the wheel was broke.
Yeah.
So I just now leaned back thinking it was gonna. Anyway, I'm effed up over here, Dave.
So everybody gets back at three additional hit points also from the, Krivgar, what are you doing? Are you playing a song over there? Your Song of Rest?
I guess I am playing a little.
Well, you
song
would have
of
to be. It's a Song of Rest.
Yeah.
What type of music is it? What are you singing
It's
about
death
over
metal.
there?
It's death metal.
It's just a pan flute playing a little tune. Yeah.
What are you singing about? Like maybe a past adventure or something? I'm trying to get as much information out of everyone as I can. I know you guys can tell that.
No, I'm just sitting there with the pan flute, going more like just blowing a few notes. Yeah, this is not plugged in, and the software's not installed. So
Deadly Darks, thanks for the
No,
follow,
that's there.
Deadly. No problem. All right, so everybody gets back 3 additional hit points. Anybody else want to burn any other hit dice heals?
Not me. I'm full.
Yeah, it's
That's
been
the
so
life-
long. You guys have your hit dice heals tracked on your token, so that's what the little blue button is. But I think we changed it to spell points for you, Tiberius. So
Yeah.
and you can actually use that too, Tara, for your spell points. The blue circle on your token. That'd be a good thing to do. All right. So you guys, an hour went by. You guys had a little bit of food. Everybody deduct a day's worth of rations, also from your sheets, and you guys had a very uneventful hour.
Just
What
the
do you
way I
guys
like
think?
it when I'm resting.
Yeah. Doesn't even look like no one's even come down here looking for you. That could be a good thing.
Yeah, that's kind of odd, actually, seeing that they were just trying to. Tara said that they were gonna come and get us. Maybe she just wanted a bunch of frog jewelry with frog gods on it.
You found me out.
That's Well, guys, let's do it. Let's hit south some more and see if we can go across this mud pit. See if we can come out on the other side. I'm still thinking. You guys remember? Terry, you may not know this, but on our way in, we kind of befriended some lizard men, and lizard men absolutely hate bullywugs. So let's keep that in mind as we go forward. We can always.
Oi, light bulb, come on.
Yeah, and to kind of elaborate a little bit on that, Terry, you would definitely know, seeing that you've been at Castle Naratar for several months now, as part of your your espionage that you've been performing. You know that those bullywugs, they assassinated the leader of the lizardmen, which is the old leader was called Suncaller, and now they basically have several of the chieftains that have been. The lizardmen don't have a lot of morale anymore because of Suncaller's death, but the lizardmen, they hate the bullywugs because they know that Farblex, the bullywug leader, killed Suncaller. So, and when that happened, basically the shift of power of the swamp went from the lizardmen, to the bullywugs because of the cultists, basically. So you know that there's definitely a tension there between the two reptiles.
While she's walking along with the guys, she says, I did forget to mention one thing. I do recall hearing them say something about
Oh, thank you, Farley. I appreciate it, man.
these caves and this portal going out by the Greypeak Mountains, and something about a hunting lodge.
Thank you, Artie
So
Farley.
just thought I'd let you know
I
that
appreciate
as
it,
well.
man. I really do.
So the portal leads to a hunting lodge?
I'm not sure if that's what I overheard.
Yeah, and as you get up to the edge of the stairs, there is a sort of about a foot tall pile of rocks, and this is what's keeping the mud in. But if you step over, it's a very slope. These steps are not your average types of steps. They're like really slanted, so it's definitely going to be slippery.
Do they go down, Dave?
They do. Yeah, they definitely descend about another 15 feet. Almost 20 feet. Thank you very much again, Farley. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
Are they dry? Are they dry and passable now? Are the stairs dry and passable?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, but your feet are going to be really, saturated with that mud. So you're probably going to need to make a check as you proceed down these stairs because of the degree that they slope down for almost 20 feet. So, all right. So everybody that's going down the stairs, give me a DC 8 dexterity. Give me an acrobatics check. Give me dex if you have dex, or give me acrobatics if you're proficient with acrobatics. Citizen guy, you should have no problem at all with this.
Krivgar screwed up.
Krivgar, you oopsie. Bwah.
I didn't roll yet.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Oh, he rolled a
6.
3 for his song. I'm sorry. So yeah, everyone give me acrobatic skill checks. Tiberius.
Tiberius.
Bum bum ba bum. Tara, you make it down.
I bitch all the way down, like, my God, this is disgusting. These are new boots.
And you're an elf. You don't like getting dirty as an elf, that's for sure.
No, I do not. No.
Pinwarp, thank you very much for the follow, Pinwarp.
I just going
totally
down head
appreciate
first.
it. Yeah, you do. You almost take everyone out as you get down. Whoa!
Yay! Do I take any damage, or do I slide like a penguin on ice?
No, you just slide down to the bottom. You guys have taken enough damage tonight.
It's like a slip and slide for the cleric.
Yay! I got here first.
So as you get into this chamber is definitely empty from what you can see. But you can see on the western wall, you can see that there are swarms and tons of large insects which look like centipedes. It seems like they're kind of shying away from you guys. Go ahead and give me I want you to give me a nature check, Tiberius, because
Okay.
you were the. Actually, everybody can give me a nature check. So see if anybody knows what's going on with these. If anybody recalls any kind of lore about centipedes. I'm looking for a DC 15, which Krivgar has it
So
with
these
16.
centipedes, Dave, are they trapped? I mean, or are they like free roam centipedes?
No,
I was thinking
they're
they might be-
they're roaming
they're
around
free
in
roam.
large swarms. Now,
Oh, okay.
I was looking for a 15 DC, but Krivgar and
Zelos.
Zelos, both of you guys know that you've experienced these large swarms of centipedes. Now, they hate a magical type of light, and with the cleric and also the bard with their light spells on, it's really shunning the swarms back closer to the walls of the caves. Now, you do know that if you had a natural heat, like a torch, that would actually attract them. So you know that you've kind of gotten rid of one. Well, you've had a good encounter here. You know that the fire
Dodged
would have
a bullet.
attracted them. Yeah, exactly. So the magical light is shunning them away for sure.
Go magic light.
The room is
Thank you,
definitely
Krivgar.
empty. Looks empty to the south. Looks empty
Don't
to
forget
the
it's
to
your,
the west.
Your light too.
All right, so I'm gonna kind of push these. I'm gonna push these creatures back.
They got
to
lucky.
get a better look at this room, and I see. Are these the creatures that I see? I'm pinging them now.
Yeah, those swarms. Yeah, those are all
yeah,
swarms.
there's just a buttload of them.
There's thousands upon thousands and thousands of giant centipedes that are about 2 to 3 inches in length, and there's just tens of thousands of these things just swirling everywhere around the western wall.
Whoa! Let's not get any closer to them. The cavern continues to the north. Let's not go any further to the west.
Yeah, it looks
bet
like
you
there's
the blue
nothing
ones
to
eat
the
them.
south. It looks like there's nothing to the south. To the north, definitely another chamber.
I bet you this is a big bullywug kitchen.
You're probably right about that.
Yeah. I mean, where else would there be a buttload of these things in here?
I don't know.
All right, so are we going to head north, gentlemen and lady?
Yes.
All
Lead
right.
on.
Yep, I'll follow you guys. I'll make sure that I keep these centipedes at bay. 'Cause
Another
they're probably
empty
all
chamber.
poisonous.
Another empty chamber, about 40, 50 feet in width, 30 feet from north to south. No bugs in here. Several rats that are scurrying throughout little holes in the rock. You
If
can
we
see
check
some
the
grubs. Ceiling, nothing. It's about 10, just like everywhere else in this cavern, 10 to 15 foot, naturally wavy. It's not no type of dwarven architecture or anything. This is just a natural cave with steps carved. Now you do see these steps in front of you. They're going towards the west, and these steps are ascending up about 15 feet, 10 to 15 feet.
Hey, this might be where the portal is. Let's go up.
I motioned for assistant guy to move up.
Yeah, and as
I'll
you
go
as you
with
get
you,
closer to the steps, you can see that the ceiling of this cavern is vast, and you can see that the cavern goes up probably up to the maximum of about 30 feet in the air. And you can see that there's a lot of stalactites hanging down also. I mean, they're not stalactites that are literally reaching the floor where you can touch them, but I mean, it's just littered with hundreds of these stalactites all around the cavern.
I sort of look up and thinking, Groper, you up there?
Groper.
Right?
Look at the cleric and say, your friend's got gropers on the brain, doesn't he?
I don't know. He just likes to be groped. Hey, I even if there was a roper, I don't have high enough nature check to be able to check to see if it's different than a stalactite. We could just run.
Yeah,
I'm
those things have a very, you can't even really tell. With a hold on, let me get out the monster manual. I'll read that description
Oh,
to you
no.
real quick.
It's a groper where it just grabs your boobs as you pass by.
You know what? My monster manual is now falling apart now too. The pages are falling out of my monster manual now. Unbelievable.
You know what?
The whole back
Put a
is
binder-
falling
put a
out.
bind on that and then give it away on your channel.
Yeah. I could do it. Let's do it.
Monster manuals for losers anyway. I commit all the monsters right here, Dave. Everyone. Gropers and blizzard pens and...
So the roper has false appearance, and false appearances, while the roper remains motionless, it is indistinguishable from a normal cave formation, such as a stalagmite, or So there you go.
All right, so that's not good. Well, let's just keep going. I'm going to get in the middle of the pack. Get in the middle of the pack just in case.
I'll be right behind assistant guy.
I'm hanging out with the cleric. Us elves have to stick together when I give
Oh,
a wink.
snap! She said it. Us elves have to stick together.
He is not an elf.
Hush.
All right, so you guys see these stairs going up about 10, 15 feet, 20 feet.
How come I'm the only one moving my token? We're gonna get ganked.
Let's kick the cleric down the stairs.
As you enter the large chamber, this chamber is massive. Now you see that it extends out into a small island towards the middle of the chamber. You can see that this place is just full of water. Like I said, lots of stalagmites, stalactites hanging, coming up, penetrating the water, and that is what you see. Now, what do you guys think?
I'm thinking this doesn't look good.
Why
I
doesn't
have
it look
both
good?
swords drawn.
I mean, I feel like it's a bottleneck. If we start walking down that land bridge, something's gonna jump out of both those sides of the water and just chow us. So, Assistant Guy, you go first.
Ribbit.
I see a frog out
Well, the
there.
first thing I want to do is I want to investigate the
Ribbit.
chamber that we're in. I want to investigate the path that we're on, and I want to have a good look in the lake on either side of the path there.
All right. So you get in you get a little bit more there. Sisson Guy, if you want to, I'm sorry, Zelos. From where you're at now, you can see the water's about 20 feet from you on to your right, about 10 feet away from you on the left. You're looking up from that last step on the slope going upwards. There you go. As you move in a little bit more, you can see that the cavern goes far to the north, goes far to the south, well out of the reach of your dark vision range. So for 60 feet, you can see that the cavern extends for that distance. Now for the ceiling, it's up about 30 feet, like I said. Ribbit.
Again, my problem, Dave, is that I'm not seeing enough detail in the cavern to have any idea kind of what's going on in here.
Okay. So
I don't see the floor or any detail at all.
does anyone see the map at all? Is everybody
see the
having
map,
this
Dave.
problem?
I do.
Zealous, you may want to try refreshing your browser because I have it up.
I've tried several times, and it's just not helping.
Here, just log
I
out.
see something like a green frog and something that says equals 10 feet. That's what I'm seeing.
Oh, you know what? Maybe you have the zoom on. You have the zoom slider? Set the zoom slider up. Maybe it zoomed all the way back. So there's a zoom slider on the very right-hand side of the screen. You might
Yeah,
have that
I'm messing
maxed
with
out.
it right now.
Okay.
Ah, that's a little better.
See, it's like your character has bifocals, and he's like, "What the heck do I see?" And he's putting them on. Holy shit, a frog!
They almost stepped right in the damn pond.
God damn it, Wormfoot. You know how close I came to spitting this shit out.
So, I'm standing out here in front of everybody. Do I see anything dangerous yet? I see a great green frog out there in the middle of this damn lake.
How do
Yeah,
you
I know
really
ping
push the
pong
guy
Pete.
that can't see?
He was
Like the-
zoomed
he's like
all
the
the way
guy
out.
at
I
the
don't
party.
get
What do you
it.
see, buddy? I know you can't see anything. We're just waiting. If you get attacked by something, that's our key.
Yeah, I always
To help
ping him
you
there,
out.
ping pong. Thank you. That's too funny. So you can see the map now, Zelos?
Well, I could. Then I moved my token. Everything went to hell.
I don't know what's going on.
What are you seeing exactly? Because I have a glitch with Chrome that causes some craziness, but it comes and goes.
You can see the map, Terra. Krivgar, you can see the map. Silverclaw, you can see the map.
Yeah, the
Or-
map's fine on my end.
I see so much porn on my computer that I keep my stuff always up to date.
Sounds good. Yeah, me too. I just had 750 spyware programs running in my computer that I found the other night with
Perfect.
the help from the runs. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. My computer runs a hell of a lot better now. It actually acts like an i7 again, not a Pentium 1.
Problem is, it's a Macintosh, so that's a problem right there. Well, since Zelos can't see what's going on,
It's so funny.
somebody should just push him.
Is there a frog out there on the trail in front of me?
There
I do
is.
see a
Yes.
frog.
There's a frog some 20, 25 feet away from you, Zelos.
What
Zelos
does
is
that
having-
frog appear to be doing? What's that
He's-
frog doing?
He's just standing there looking at you, and he snatches another fly that flies by, and he tongue goes
it-
out
is it a
about
giant
2-3 feet.
frog?
That's a giant frog. It's
Oh, it's
definitely
a giant frog. So
Definitely.
It's not like a bullywug humanoid frog.
no. It's a giant frog.
Assistant Guy, can you see that drawing I made?
It's about 2 to 3 feet in diameter.
Hey, can we ride it like a mount?
No, actually, I don't watch porn on
How
this
about you
machine,
guys? Have you
Zero.
ever ridden
I have
a giant
another
frog
machine that
before?
I do that with.
I don't want to.
I'm not afraid to admit it. Sure.
I'm just thinking that would be a smart. We could like cruise through.
What
the
if
water
I
on a
do
giant frog?
every fucking 6
It wouldn't
months? But,
support
yeah.
our weight.
Well,
But
not
yeah,
all
this-
of us, doof. I mean,
You're going to get spyware from any site you go to. So
Especially
I mean,
you.
a lot of sites. So over
All right,
2
well, let's go
years,
a little bit
I've
closer then,
accumulated that
since
much.
that
And
giant frog
AVG
is,
never caught
really not doing
anything.
much of anything. Let's
Garbage.
Start going a little bit
Dump
closer.
AVG, that piece of shit.
So, Dave, I'm going to move my character a
if
little
that-
bit closer.
Okay.
That thing goes off and warns the others, and we get like 50 of those.
I mean, it's a
things.
giant
Blame
frog.
you.
Uh,
I'm getting blamed.
Jessamy, thank you very much for the follow, Jessamy.
All the guys, be careful. It might go right after the flies in your pants. Nah, never mind. Yeah.
Ribbit.
Hey, does anybody have any food? Oh, if we had a centipede, I bet you we could throw.
That's
it
what
at
the
him.
internet's for, we
Eat
Willie.
it.
I go to this. Your name won't happen to be.
I think the
Kermit,
prince ought
would
to
it?
kiss that frog. It might be a princess in disguise.
All
All
right,
right.
time to make out with the
Well,
frog.
this is a dead end.
Well, so as you get closer to the frog, Kadojo, well, yeah, the island, as you know, your light source allows you to see that. Yeah, sure, but you can see that there is a path that's lining the lower, southern portion of the area this way. You can see that the sandy beach goes to the north.
Okay, I tell him to go back. This is just a dead end. Go back.
So as you got close to the frog, it let out a very, very, very loud "Ribbit," and it
Oh,
jumped
no.
into the water. Bloop. Jumps into the water, bloop, and disappears. Well, when the frog disappears and splashes into the water, off to the west, you can hear some other bloop, and you can hear now the frogs are starting to croak and ribbit, ribbit. Just all these croaks are just coming out of nowhere, and it's getting louder. And you
Oh
see
my
a
God, it's Moses and his one of his
no, you don't
plagues.
see anything, but you hear a bunch of
Oh, God.
splashes. So what are you guys
Hey.
doing?
Does anybody have a silence spell? Let me go look at
Backing it
silence.
up.
Right?
I'm backing up.
Back it, back it, back it, back it, back it, back it, back it.
I was attacked by mushrooms one time, so frogs at least are something that's living. So let's do that.
Ribbit.
Guys, I wonder if they're using these frogs as like a warning system, like an alarm system.
Well, it's getting loud now because you can hear these croaks from the frogs are getting louder and louder and louder.
We better roll. Let's hoof it.
Well, that's definitely really good because all of a sudden, you guys start to see a bunch of frogs hopping out of the water onto this middle island, and there's probably about a dozen of them, and these things look like they're coming full speed at you. Ribbit.
Oh shit!
Ribbit.
Come on
Back
back,
it up,
frogs.
back it up, back
Ribbit.
it up, back it up, back it up.
Are we going down?
Come
on down
Dave,
this
I'm
way.
gonna pull Sisson guy along with me and just
Sure.
sort of have him behind me since he's not here.
Okay.
Oh shit! I think I went the wrong way.
All right,
Come on
everybody,
down this way.
screwed.
hold your tokens. Let's roll initiative.
I'm definitely listening to you, and I'm trying to get back in the program.
No problem. There you go, guy.
Oh,
Welcome
I'm
back.
The guy that
God, where did you go?
I went down. I thought we said we were gonna go down where there was like a beach-ish area. So that's where I went down.
No, we
Can
said
you
back
see
it
the
up,
map
back it
now?
up, back it up, back it up.
Zelos?
Yes.
All right, awesome. All right, so I pulled you down to where we're at. Everybody, let's go ahead and roll initiative. I'm going to roll one initiative for the frogs. Because I'm sure somebody's fixing to cast Fireball, so...
Probably not. Because I just burned my spells, my fireballs burned.
You do have a couple spells you've burnt already.
But I have some other things.
And Dave, again, I pulled Sisson guy or Zelos along with me and sort of like have him behind me at this point.
Okay.
I found